everyone, Peter here, Piotr Fisner. Guys, we've got another delivery from China. I said I'll record it. By the way, this one seems to be working fine, so happy days. So we got a one ready Joy-Con, and no more issue with that button, which was B or A button was here, and it's charging as well, so happy days, yes. If you follow this channel, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about. I was attempting a repair. There is nothing. Literally nothing. Let's just make sure nothing's here. Yes, completely nothing. So let's check. We got quite a few parcels, and let's see. Okay, knife is on its place, and I'm looking at all over the table. Come on, you little cheeky monkey. What do we have here? You see, I'm ordering from China so that I can fix more devices for the customers. Okay, that's it. Nothing. The worst nightmare is taking these two apart. If you watch it, you know it. And I'm doing always all of them. That's occupy a lot of time. But what can you do? You know, like, if you want to do it the right way, do it right. Okay. Okay. Got no idea what they are. But I think it's 15. So I think I know what it is. 5. Different chipsets. I don't know, because it's more than one. P13 USB, so that's a Nintendo Switch chip. W92136 or something, T36, that's for Nintendo Switch. A QFB T1 something 3W, that's for Switch. Those chips are for Nintendo Switch, all of them. We can place them in here so I can fix finally my two Nintendo Switches. That's great, actually. That's a good news, because finally I can make these switches working back again, hopefully. I didn't want to start even before getting it. We've got more ports, which is for something. I've got no idea for what it is. That's Samsung A51, A21s, A52, A72. That's for Samsung. Great. And somebody can question me why I'm not buying ribbon cables for these. Well, why I should, if I can replace only the port. Now we've got switches here. These switches are universal switches, but I've got one hair clipper, yes, which I want to use it for. So that's a good thing that they came. I can call the customer and say, look. Oh no, customer is on a holiday. Okay, so later on, because I was fixing it and I made a temporary fix, and now we can do permanent fix. Nothing. Oh! And these are the same but bigger ones, okay? Just for any projects in the future, because I will be making photovoltaics and so on, so never know. You might need them, or with some other devices in the future, who knows. That's a good thing. Wow, micro sticks, micro switches. That's from one supplier. So now, how can I pay for the packaging? Okay. Now, how can I pay for the packaging separately for each of them, and they add up? The more you take, the more they add up the packaging. You see, that's a different kind. That's the same size. Okay, I thought it would be maybe different, but it's the same. Well, I've risked it, so now I know I've got the same size. And I took, just in case, bigger ones as well. Those green ones, yes? So, you know, you want to create bomb or something. Joking, but you know, it's just 3 types: smallest, medium, and biggest. And now micro sticks. Sometimes in a mouse or somewhere, you know, your micro stick is failing. For sure, in mouses less failing than in the switches, because in switches people are using them more than they use in mouses. Okay, what's here? What do we have? How many do we have? Ooh, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 15, so that's maybe what I was thinking of. Yes. I see, but I'm struggling to read. I can find, I'll post and I'll find on Aliexpress. Okay, I've got it. It's a 15 pieces lot, LTK51228 or D. My one is a D version. So that's the SOP 8 chip. And what does it do? I've got no idea, but we can Google it. What does it does? Datasheet, audio power amplifier. Okay, so these are for the small modular 5-watt amplifiers. So in that case, I can fix those which are burned. So that's a good thing. And that's, I think, a screen. I think that's a screen. Battery. Now I'm confused. Did I order a battery? I thought I'm going to do the screen and it's a battery. No, actually it's 7 plus battery. You want to probably see how it's look like. I want to see how it's look like. Let's see how it's look like. Who cares that it will be open? Nobody. Ah, brand new. Okay. So we've got a battery. And I think I ordered on eBay. And let's see my recent purchases. If I'm right or if I'm wrong. That's for iPhone or not for iPhone? Yes, for iPhone 7 Plus. Okay, that's 2900 milliamperes. Brand new original plus tools. I've got these tools a lot, so that won't help me. But these ones are dying. These are really rubbish, and these are dying really quickly. If you don't know these, I would need more robust ones. If you know of any decent ones. It's okay unless you treat it with a heat, and you need to sometimes use heat because you are afraid that you will damage something. And then, you know, then you've got two choices: either heat when this one is on, or remove it, heat it, and then use it without it. And sometimes I've got cases where I could lose a screen or something, so I'm deciding to heat on this, and then this is going, yes. So, but I've got examples of my friends who are, just recently one of the friends said to me that he was dealing with Nokia, and he was heating it really, really well, and it turns out that unfortunately he found the screen dead. Just he couldn't do anything about it. Maybe the screen was, you know, partially faulty before he started even, and he was unlucky. So unfortunately that's the case, guys. Sometimes we can't always win. That's the problem. That's why we can't always charge a minimum, because if we always charge minimum, what we will do in such cases, we pay then more than it's worth for us, yes. And if you've got a room at home, the cost is cheaper. If you've got a you know, place where you fix stuff and you need to pay for that place X amount, even if it's just like £200-300, you know, that you need to make these jobs to get that cost covered, plus electricity, plus other stuff if you've got on top of that, yes. Whereas if you've got at home, you pay for your home, and then if you've got one more room, as I do, or two more rooms, then it doesn't cost you so much, you know, on top of that. And I know many friends who pay, you know, like I know only one friend who pay below £300, and the rest is paying 500 and more, or they had to build their shed and spend on this shed, you know, a few thousand, and then keep more pricey things at home and less pricey in the shed. But then they are heating it up because it's not power efficient, you know, that it can use the heat of your body to heat the room, yes, because it's not insulated well enough. Plus you need to have recuperator or something, you know, to swap that air always. And you know, it's cost over the cost, yes. So it's better to charge a bit more customer, like I'm charging £30 per hour, and for half an hour I'm charging £20. If customer is coming to me and I'm doing about half an hour job, I'm charging £20. If I'm doing something in 5 to 10 minutes, I'm charging them just tenner, you know, because then it's okay. But at least they see the value in these jobs. And only the problem is with those gamepads, Joy-Cons, yes, that's only the problem. So I'm thinking I will start to buy them, and then I will try to create a community group where people who've got spare time, they could fix it, and then if I'll make profits of them, then I can put back to the community group, which will help us fix them, yes. But it's a huge project we're doing at Inte.Team called Book Repair Online, as you know, and I want to create those communities all over the country, that whoever can learn and help, they can help their own community. I will be helping as well, don't get me wrong, yes. It's just that you know, if one person can do it, or if 1,000 people can do it across the country, that's a huge difference, yes. Or what if 10,000s of people? Why waste thousands of tons of e-waste each and every year if we can fix it by community, yes? That's why we need this Intecracy I'm talking about. And if you don't know, in the previous video I've placed the link below, so you can look for the date of this video, reverse back one, and you will have in the description link what is Intecracy. I will put what Intecracy is as well on the Inte.Team website soon, so it will be visible over there, but for now I'm too busy with, you know, need to book in everything, and I need to crack on with jobs. I need to let customer know that he can drop in his phone to repair. And I've got person coming in maybe 10 minutes, 5 minutes. So guys, thank you for watching, and if possible, please do like or subscribe, or like and subscribe if you haven't yet, because that's really helping me to create more content. Thank you, and see you in the next video. If possible, let's fix them all. Bye bye.